Let's talk about how to build a deck in Wonders of the First. We'll start with the basic rules. Decks are 50 cards. You can have 3 of each secondary, 2 of each primary, and 1 of each legendary. That means while legendary cards might be more powerful, the 3 of cards are more reliable as build-arounds. Almost every card in Wonders of the First belongs to an orbital. The orbitals are 6 worlds that are dimensionally connected to each other and beginning to intermix. You can put any combinations of orbitals in your deck. They can be wonders, items, spells, and lands. Lands are one of the most important factors in deck building. When you play a card from your hand, you spend energy, and your lands can help reduce the energy cost of cards. Lands give you an orbital link. For example, this Sulfera land gives you Sulfera Link. Orbital Link does 2 things. First, it gives you a blanket cost reduction to all cards of that orbital, so your Manticore would only cost 4 energy instead of 5. Second, it allows you to play core cards of that orbital. Some cards have the core restriction in the upper right. You can't play a Sulfera core card unless you already have Sulfera Link somewhere on the board. So it's possible you could play a deck with no lands at all. You'd just be paying a bit more energy and you couldn't play core cards. You'll probably notice that if you don't draw any lands in the first few turns, you might be a bit behind in energy, but you'll still be able to play cards for their full cost. One thing to remember is that orbital links don't stack. Once you have a second Sulfera land, you won't get a -2 cost reduction, but you will get extra benefits from those lands, like harvesting them for actions. One other interesting thing about lands is the Kingdom ability. Kingdom means that if you have enough lands on the board, their ability will become active. So if you want your Kingdom abilities early, you should add more lands to your deck. One last point is that Orbital Link will work no matter where you play it. The location of lands on the board generally doesn't matter, unless you're sitting across from a Drogothar who destroys any land or item he wants to in the same realm. So back to deck building. How many lands should you put in your deck? Our playtesters have had the most success with about 8 lands for aggressive decks, especially if you only have core cards from one orbital. If you want a deck with core cards from multiple orbitals, it might play a little slower, and we suggest starting around 10 or 11 lands. That brings us to our basic blueprint. A good starting blueprint is 30 wonders, 4 spells, 6 items, and 10 lands, assuming you have about 10 core cards and those core cards are across 2 orbitals. Remember, this is just a starting place, and you should experiment to find your own favorite deck structure. Spells are useful for removal and other effects. You may face enemy cards that can potentially dominate the game, and you'll want some ways to deal with them, whether it's through destruction, nullification, or portaling them out of the way. Let's take a look at the demo deck called Into the Abyss. Umbrathine is especially strong at destroying enemy wonders. This deck has Blasting Duel, which directly destroys a wonder, and a Bloodline, which destroys every wonder of any class you want, like Beast or Viking. Summon Crushing Rock, which destroys all wonders in a realm of your choice, including your own. And Energy Extraction, which destroys an item. Once the card database is public, you'll be able to look up the balance score of each card in your deck to determine your deck's dynamic balance score. This will let you compare your deck's power level with other decks. And low, compared to your play group, you can swap out cards until it's at the score you want. And these scores will change occasionally to balance the meta, and that adds another dimension to deck building. Whenever the balance scores change, you can choose whether you want to change your deck or not. And that's our quick guide to deck building. Let us know in the comments if you like our basic blueprint or if you prefer a different structure. Have fun building.